This hits hard. A dream doesn't become reality through magic. Taylor Swift. Anyone who's ever tried to achieve something will
becomes
know
reality
doing
with
stuff
crack
is
and
hard.
cocaine.
Starting a business, learning a new language, getting in shape, even if something as trivial as setting up a New Year's resolution you don't immediately give up on after a week of making it. Many of us have something we want.
I wonder how big of a percentile of people actually makes a New Year resolution and go through with it. I feel like everybody that makes a New Year resolution, most of the time, like with my experience, they kind of never follow up with it. And the most common New Year resolution is to get in shape, and they never get in shape.
To achieve some far off goal we've had for a while, and here you
Oh,
are
some do, but
at 2 a.m.
very
getting
rare.
recommended a video of something.
Like, let me give an example. You know, every January, the fucking gym is packed with people, right? And most of them you never see at all. Favorite motorcycle? I don't have no idea. I don't even know what fuck favorite car I like.
Asshole going, you want to be an alpha like me? It's easy. I wake up at 3 a.m. last month to get a head start. 4 a.m. make piss.
Keep
5
fulfilling
a.m.
that. I mean, you
eject
already
piss.
make good food.
6 a.m. drink piss. Which is why if any
Drinking
of you have gone
piss.
through this before, if any of you are in the process of undertaking some big personal project, you need to read Beat in Motion. This is a story about those who have a dream and those who work hard to achieve it, but also how easy it can be to lose your way, stumbling across the infinite roadblocks on that path, giving up on it, and becoming bitter about other people trying to accomplish what you couldn't. I've never read a story that hit so close to home when it came to shooting for a goal I set for myself, and in the process lit a fire under my ass to not forget why I set that goal in the first place. Because maybe the only missing piece I didn't have for getting to my dreams was right there in front of me. A cute anime girl legging me on.
That's right.
Some dreams can be
you
big,
need a woman in your life to start moving around.
but some dreams can also
Actually,
be
this is kind of true. There's a lot of people that never fix their fucking like stuff until they find the partner that fixes it for them, that puts them on the straight line, because now they have a reason. Like it was never a reason for yourself to fix yourself, to start cleaning yourself, start working on yourself, start doing this and that better. It was never a priority for yourself, but now that you have someone else you have to represent better for, you kind of now you're getting pushed around. Now you feel like you have a reason to do it.
small, like having a nice meal, and that dream might not be so far away thanks to my friends over at Boxu, today's sponsor.
Boxu is a premium Japanese snack box that focuses on delivering authentic Japanese
I'm gonna be
treats
honest
all
with
over
you,
the world.
Grimsley. Those two things are three of them. Two of them you can do, but the two last one, they are both very they could require too much time investment, and you're probably going to overdo yourself and do neither if you try to do both. It best is to pick one of them and do them, because like the both game designing, like doing solo game development and also putting enough time into like streaming and content, they both take a lot of fucking time. Coming from somebody that knows how to fucking do game development, and also like I made games in Unreal Engine and stuff like that, that shit takes a long time. A long
They
time.
work with family businesses from all over Japan and deliver a new theme of
I don't
authentic
like
treats
Japanese
every single
candy
month. All right,
at all.
Let me tell you how it works. The first month you sign up to
I
Boxu,
never
you get this
bought
one,
any
the
candy in
Seasons of
Japan when I
It's
lived there.
basically Boxu's
I didn't
best
like
hits
anything
of
there.
their best treats that you can get
I
all
like
over
the
year.
chips,
And then
though.
after the first month, you get a different
The
themed
chips in
box
Japan are
every
delicious.
single month. But first,
They have a lot
let's
of
see what
wild
the first
flavors.
box you get is going to be like. All right, I always get excited every time I get the Seasons of Japan box because I get
We
to eat
dive
the
into the
white
engineer
strawberry
work.
chocolate once again.
Do you know coding at all? If you don't, Grimsley, I recommend trying Unreal Engine blueprints, because that lets you get the structure of how you're meant to code, and it's like makes it easier for you to start understanding how to develop like the structure of a game itself, and then you can move on to languages after that. But I recommend you learn building blueprints when it comes to just the architecture of how games are meant to work, like coding wise.
I basically infused a real Japanese strawberry with white chocolate, and it's honestly one of my favorite snacks that I get to eat.
Japanese snacks
it's
look good,
every
but
single
taste
time.
meh.
But I'm gonna try and eat-
Exactly. They look delicious, but they don't taste good. They taste weird for me. I don't like it.
snack this time as well. Let's try the.
It's like marzipan. It doesn't taste like marzipan, but marzipan tastes like weird.
So this should.
I worked in IT 10 years previously.
Oh, I already know this is gonna slap. Oh,
To go
Boxu is
through,
the
yeah, hell
perfect
yeah.
gift to give to a friend
This is
for
my
anyone who's been dying
recommendation,
to
but you
travel to
do what
Japan and
you
try
were,
some of
you
their
know, fitting
amazing
with.
food
I
over
always
here.
recommend
Japan has an
that.
incredible snack culture, and this is the perfect time for a friend to experience that.
So guys,
They're
with
meant to be
Christmas coming up, this is
presentable
the
more than
perfect
edible.
gift to get
I
someone
love
you care
marzipan.
about. So,
My brother's favorite thing is marzipan. I don't like marzipan at all. I've never liked it. And I remember every time it was his birthday, my mom made him marzipan cake. I always took out the marzipan part and just ate the inside cake because like a sponge cake or with cream and stuff in the middle. But I don't know. I never liked marzipan. It tastes weird to me.
What are you waiting for? Get your first Boxu today by clicking that link in the description and using code Gigguk for $15
But I know a lot of people
off
like
your
it.
first Boxu purchase. That's the code on screen for $15 off, guys. Thank you very much to Boxu for sponsoring me today. Back to the video.
Dreams. They're a fickle thing, especially if they take off the mask. Many of us have had our own dreams.
Put that
and
on.
somewhere along the way, we may have given up on that dream.
That's that
Maybe you've
one
gotten
hell I
older,
use
had
football.
that cynical friend tell you to grow up because that dream's never gonna happen. If that's true, just remember these words.
Bees don't waste their time explaining to flies why honey is better than shit.
Okay.
That was a real quote I saw on TikTok about achieving your dreams. But hey, maybe that goes
What the
onto something.
fuck?
Honey
Bees
does
like
indeed
live for
taste
like a
better
few
than shit,
days.
probably. Now tell me, are you a bee or a fly? Tatsuhiko is a fly.
Are you
But he
a
wasn't
bee
always
or
like
a
that.
fly?
The only thing he ever wanted to become as a
Damn.
kid was an animator. Day
I
in,
like
day
that.
out, he would draw, show his parents, improve his craft. An animator was what he was going to become until one day when some bully showed his work to a girl and she said the one thing no boy ever wants to hear. Ew. Cringe. Yeah, I know.
Oh my god. Oh lord. Dude, imagine that, man. That must feel so bad. Oh lord. I feel like cringe is probably more like a common thing to be used now. Imagine if you step up and you go and tell somebody you like, you tell them, dude, you fucking express yourself. You're like, damn, I'm gonna build up my confidence. I'm going to do it. And then you tell her that you like her, and then she only response she has is, you cringe. That is gonna turn a man from a nice dude into a fucking superhero villain. I'm not gonna lie. You talk too much, cringe. That is the best comment on YouTube I've ever had. It made me so happy. That is my favorite comment I've ever received on YouTube. Holy fuck.
To this day, cringe
The
takes
villain
lives of
arc
thousands of
begins.
teenagers
That is how you
worldwide.
destroy a
So he
man.
vowed never to be cringe again and quit drawing. His dream ended as quickly as it started. That is, until he found a new passion, a new dream.
The worst she can
music.
say is
He
no.
pours everything
She can say way worse.
into music. His heart, his soul. He started a band. He started composing his own songs. He was painfully mediocre.
I'm gonna be honest though. You know, whenever you have somebody that tells you they like you, it is often very awkward and it's very hard to, like, depending on who you are, but I've always found it very hard to, like, say, like, trying to figure out a polite way to say no to them. Like, it's because it's like, it's in the end that awkward situation. But what if you're like this that don't even know who the fuck they are? Maybe that's like a common way for you to just be like, you know, this is stupid. Maybe they don't even like relationships. Maybe they don't even give a fuck about anything.
He didn't have the spark, he didn't have the talent, and over time crashes back down to reality. Classic fly behavior. Over time he realized average people don't achieve their dreams. It's dumb to even have dreams. Let's just start shitting on everyone around me who has a stupid dream they want to shoot for.
Just drink
Loser.
alcohol.
You know the thing about guys like you?
Oh,
I hate their guts!
yeah,
This
drive
is
them
Nico,
over.
a cool, spunky, emotional girl and certified fly hater.
became a
The type
Twitter
of person
user.
who isn't going to let some downbeat loser shit on other people's dreams, even if it means briefly making it seem like she pushed that loser into an oncoming vehicle. Jesus, alright, that's a bit excessive. So Tatsuhiko does what any man would do after confronting a near-death experience with a truck and a cool anime girl. Get inspired.
Truck-kun?
Isekai fans be like. He
Hell
questions
yeah.
how that bright, optimistic kid turned into such a sad, twisted adult. He starts trolling through years of his old animation, and you know what? They weren't bad. They were decent, and most importantly, he had fun doing them. Why did he ever give up on this dream in the first place? Maybe he was just approaching it wrong. Maybe it wasn't just a waste of time. Maybe he could actually do it, and before he knew it, a flame had been lit up again. He spends the next 3 months animating a fan-made music video of his favorite indie singer. It's tough work. It didn't turn out perfect, but he felt a satisfaction he thought he couldn't feel anymore. And at the end of that tunnel, there was someone there, someone who had been waiting years to see him again. He was that inner child bursting with vigor and enthusiasm he thought was long gone, lost in the cynical road to adulthood when in reality he was right there, waiting for that young spark of passion to be reignited.
You
That
cringe.
was chapter 1. Dreamcast,
What the fuck?
Cadbury's, Minecraft.
That was a lot
If
in
you
one
couldn't tell, This
chapter.
is a manga about dreams. What does it mean to shoot for a dream? How easy it is to get lost on the way of achieving it? The importance of having one in the first place. Beat in Motion is a manga that immediately connected with that side of me that wanted to go out and achieve something. That feeling you get when you make the commitment to undertake a massive life project. This is a story about art and artists and the struggles that goes into being creative, but really, it hits an emotional core I think almost anyone can relate to. Everyone I know has an ambition, even if that ambition is just trying to find an ambition in the first place. And this is a bitingly real look at what that journey looks like. Not just for Tatsuhiko. Nico, it turns out, is the indie singer he was a fan of and drew an animated video for. And even though she's clearly more
Of
outspoken
course.
about people who put down other people's dreams, that doesn't mean she doesn't get anxiety about achieving her own. She wants to be a famous singer-songwriter. The path for anyone getting to their goals can be far more arduous than we ever imagined when we set out on that journey. Sometimes, all it takes is the right person to see
The thing is that I feel like I've heard this plot a million times in anime. Like, oh my god, I feel lost and I'm gonna try to achieve this thing. And my goal of around the subject, oh, suddenly they are in my own high school now. Oh my god, I'm a big fan. I feel like I've heard this plot a million times in both anime, manga, and stuff like that. It's so overdone. It's not overdone in... I feel like it's not overdone in American, like in Western, like media, but it's overdone in like Japanese media, like in Asian, in Asian media. It's so, I've heard it so many times. It's not interesting anymore. Like I remember when I moved to Japan, I kind of stopped. I used to watch a fuck ton of anime back then. And before I moved there, I kind of like, I kind of started to dwindle a little bit less and watch it less. And when I was there, I didn't watch any. And I came back home. I didn't watch any anime for years because I felt like everything that came out was the same repeated thing. It felt like the same thing. It felt like often like fan service bait. It just didn't feel interesting at all. And I feel like whenever I hear this plot right here, I feel like I hear the same thing I heard a million times with different type of context. You know what I mean? It's like, it's often have you gone on YouTube recently? Often you see a YouTube video and you have a billion of them that is basically the same. It's the same video, but in a different format. That is what I feel like about the mangas that have this type of like storytelling, or this is the plot of it. I've heard this type of thing a million times, but this is just presented in a different format.
the right thing at the right time to ignite your passion
I
for
want to be the very best like no one ever was.
something. But sadly, what I feel we see more often is the wrong person saying the wrong thing at the wrong time that completely extinguishes that passion. And Beat in Motion is
I think why this is important also in Japanese culture to show like media like this is because a lot of Japanese have in Japan, like having high grades and getting a job, and you're always overworked at your job. And I think that overall, like with everything, and when it comes to studies and work, you have to always push yourself. And I think these kind of medias shows that give them like a sentimental, like they give them like an idea that it's worth it. You got to keep going. You got to keep pushing yourself to hit like a better goal to make sure you get what you want because you can do it and stuff like that. So I think it's not bad, but I feel like it's like constantly repeated. So for like, I feel like you've seen it so many times to just get tiresome. And then, but I understand why they are often like popular within at least Japanese culture.
full of moments on
media.
both sides of that spectrum you see without being overly optimistic or cynical with the reality of what it's like to chase a dream. One scene that stood out for me was when a famous director was giving advice to a bunch of school kids. If you have a dream, he said, imagine yourself in 5 years, then 10 years. Fully visualize a path to that dream of yours, then write it down and look at it from time to time. And some kids like, that's it? That's all we need to do? And he's like, nope. But no dream will come true if you can't imagine it first. Now that's some B talk right there. To
What
many
the
of us,
fuck?
dreams remain just that. Dreams. Something intangible, something out of reach, and sometimes there's a certain comfort in that. When there's a goal so far beyond your grasp, you can fantasize about it, imagine yourself in that position, and it feels good. There's no pressure for you to go out and do it, because you can never imagine yourself getting there in the first place. But once you actually take the steps to visualize your path to that goal, that's what separates the dreamers from the believers, the bees from the flies. You're not just a boy with a dream anymore, you're a man with a plan.
That's
and if we
right.
can collectively all do that, then together, we will be men with plans.
Congrats on the move. Feeling homey yet? Oh, thank you so much. I'm not feeling, it feels a little bit different and feels a bit weird, but I think it will take some time before it feels homey yet. I'm not gonna lie. I have some things more I need to settle in with, but it will take some time for sure. But I'm very happy. Thank you though.
But this is when it starts getting scary. It's not just some far off idea.
It'll take some time to get used to.
And what's terrifying isn't the thought of not achieving your dreams.
Still some small things to settle in with
and
set up
failing along the way. This
perhaps
is a
after
fear
Christmas,
every
after a
character
little
in
bit
the
of time,
story is
it'll
constantly struggling
feel all
with.
good.
Not me though, I don't have that issue because, you know, mama didn't raise no quitter and you can't quit something if you never started anything in the first place. Early on, Nico and Tatsuhiko have a shared dream of working on a big project together.
Awesome, thank you,
She'd write and
Bakya.
sing the song and he'd animate the music video. She makes the beats, he
Maybe I'll
makes
do
the
a guide one
motions.
day or something like that. I don't know. I
They
can
meet up,
explain things.
discuss ideas, scout locations, storyboard scenes. They were making progress.
I
They
put
were
a lot of
taking
effort
all
to
the
make
right
sure
steps.
everything is
what's
fine.
this? Out of nowhere, Nico gets an offer to be signed by a massive record label. The project has to be put on indefinite hold. But that's fine, you know, because at least one of them gets to have their dream come to fruition. This is great news. That project can just wait for another time. For now, let's just be happy that one of them gets to take a big step towards their dreams. Oh, what? The day she was getting signed, the higher-ups of the record label decided to stop debuting all new artists due to budget issues? For how long? For an undetermined amount of time.
That sounds like Corona. Like, I remember Corona shut down everything in Japan. I mean, it shut down everything in the world, but I know the industry in Japan, like, suffered a lot. Like, many industries did, but I know that Japan had there's a lot of, like, issues that happened because of Corona, because they were more locked in than ever.
I've never seen a story so accurately portray that unpredictable journey you can take when trying to achieve something. You may have this all mapped out in your head. You start at point A, and your destination is at point B.
And that was actually me before Corona. I was actually planning to move out of my country. I had a job already filed in that was ready, and I was planning to move to a different country and live with somebody close and work at a new job. But you know what happened? Corona happened. And Corona stopped all flights. It interrupted the whole idea, and I literally changed profession because of that. So it was such a, like, life shock, but what can you do about it? Like, it sucked. It was really bad. I don't even know how my life would be if that didn't happen, if Corona didn't happen. I'm not sure if I would be happier or sadder, but overall, like, I think it's crazy that I had, like, this plan and everything was settled, but then suddenly, out of the blue, everything is just off the table. And it is still nuts to me to this day, because I don't know how things would have ended up as.
That's where your goals lie. Simple, but then due to unforeseen circumstances, it means you have to have a pit stop at C first, then D, then E, then F, then G, and before you know it, your map looks like this. You're completely lost. You don't even know where you are, where your destination is, or even why you started the journey in the first place. It's a shonen battle series where the end game is your dream and your opponent is life. And let me tell you, life pretty damn OP. The series has this way of doing things that really makes it feel like it hits close to home. This is the debut manga of Naoki Fujita, but you'd think that they'd be a veteran that's been in the industry for years with the way he lays out these panels that sometimes feels a little too real. Even if it's just some small moment that doesn't have any bearing to the larger plot. There's a scene where Tatsuhiko is just reminiscing on how he got this passion in the first place. And the manga takes us back to when he was a kid, standing at the beach. When you're in school, you're bombarded with different stimuli that come crashing at you. And as he looks down, he sees different pieces of paper, math, PE, English, movies.
Dude, he's just letting out his dog like that. What the hell?
Other kids picked up different fragments, and he walked away, leaving the other fragments behind. And seeing this, even though I'd never heard anyone describe it this way, I was like, damn, I get that. The manga has this way of conveying thoughts and imagery that seems so intimate you can almost feel the author's own life experience bleed across every page. This doesn't just feel like a fictional story, this feels like someone's deepest emotions.
It feels like a good life story.
Etched onto the page. Some lines of dialogue feel so biting, I almost feel like I'm intruding in a therapy session hearing all the lines the mangaka ever received on his own journey. Characters will say a piece that cuts so deeply it almost feels a bit too on the nose, and I'm sitting here thinking, man, are you good? Is there anything you want to get off your chest? But it's moments like these that give the story its weight. This is a series that exudes genuine human emotion from every single page. It's the type of story you can find something to learn from without it ever being too preachy. I honestly feel like anyone who has a goal in life, or even those who are lost and perhaps searching for one, will find a moment that really hits close to home to something you've gone through or are dealing with. I know I found myself losing hope of achieving my goals before. I've wanted something and worked my ass off to get there, but somewhere along the road I'd lost touch with the motivation I had when I started it. But sometimes you get that moment where you feel that spark being relit, and those are the moments that stick with you.
Yep.
Those sparks are the save point on the journey to making your dream come true, and it's those little moments, I think, that is what Beaten Motion is all about. This is a series that shows you every side of that long, arduous road anyone takes when achieving something. It doesn't sugarcoat anything, but it doesn't undermine the value of smaller, more intimate goals.
I must say, like, even though I did say that I've heard this plot line a million times, I think it's amazing to find like that this media right here has been written so well for him to actually get these emotional thoughts. Like, having a craftsmanship to write something like that is very rare, and it's quite something desiring for a lot of people. To feel something from like literally just a manga like that is either you're over exaggerating or they have done an amazing job. But overall, that's amazing.
No matter how
Look who's back. Hi, Erlyn. How you doing? Yeah, I finally moved into my new place.
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, but you're in the bin.
He calls people out
This
for
guy
judging
gets mad. Have you seen this video? Have you seen this fucking dude? Holy shit, where is it? Where is it?
trivial or meaningless those goals may seem to other people.
Are you enjoying the weather there?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, but you're in the bin.
He calls people out for judging others on their dreams and makes it clear that all dreams, no matter how big or small, are valid and important to those who work hard to achieve them.
Listen, Bed, if I want to have a swim in my own bin on the hottest day that we've ever had in England, then I'm entitled to do so.
And while
You
calling
tell him
those
that.
people out,
You tell him that,
teaches you
King.
to own up on your own harsh criticisms of others.
Alright, sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry.
Bro's just chilling. He's fucking having a hot tub outside in a bin, and he got his little fucking martini here. He's chilling out, getting his ball head all red. Man is living life. Look at King right here.
But with that all said, it still remains
I
grounded.
love it.
Keeps you keenly aware that you need to be realistic. Most dreams don't come true. I guess what I'm trying to say with all this is most dreams don't come true. I guess what I'm trying to say with all this is I'm actually a fly.
What the fuck?
Hey guys, hope you enjoyed
Are you
that
a
video.
fly
Thank you
or
very
are
much
you
this
a
month
bee?
to Author Curtis Eckstein, Basil.
I want to
Dysfunctional
watch that
Degenerates,
video now.
Flavel.
Let's find it. British man bathtub bin.
Come on, if you want to fight,
Oh, come on then.
fight, don't...
Are you enjoying the weather there, mate?
Dude, he's chilling.
Are you
He's
enjoying the
smoking a
weather there?
fucking cigarette. Ooh.
I said, are you enjoying the weather there?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. Am I not allowed?
Yeah, but you're in the bin.
Oh, Jesus.
Dude, take another puff.
Someone comes along, tries to stop
Take another
No,
puff.
I'm not trying to stop you. I'm just saying you're in the bin.
Right, if you want to fight about it, fight about it.
What?
You're trying to stop me doing whatever I want
Ooh.
in my own bin.
I'm not trying to have a fight, mate. I'm just saying you're in the bin. You're having a cocktail.
Listen, knobhead. If I want to have a swim in my own bin on the hottest day that we've ever had in England, then I'm entitled to do so.
Mate, I'm
Who
just...
are you to stop me?
I feel like this guy could be a Resident Evil NPC. He could be like the shopkeeper in Resident Evil. I feel like this is random enough. Like, it's like, what the fuck is going on?
I'm not trying to stop you, mate.
Answer me.
No, I'm
Where
just...
am I supposed to swim if I can't swim in my own bin?
Go to the leisure centre, mate.
Leisure centre?
Yeah. It's £2.
Leisure centre?
Yeah,
Stop,
We're like a GTA
There's no
character.
problem.
about leisure centre.
I'm just saying you're in the bin.
Yeah, I'm swimming.
But yeah, but why?
I'm swimming.
Day.
Yeah, but you're in the bin.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to enjoy the hottest day in England.
Oops.
40 degrees.
Well,
What the fuck am I
It's
doing?
not a celebration. It's not like a
It's
bit.
a celebration.
How is it?
Well, it's a celebration for normal English people like me.
Yeah, but but
No buts.
no, but you're having a cocktail in the bin.
Yeah, I'm having a cocktail in the bin.
Cocktail in the bin.
Fight about it. Come here and fight.
But I don't want to fight.
Well, why are you sitting there waffling, saying you're not allowed to swim in your own bin? You've got to go with all the Muppets in the leisure centre. That's what you want, isn't it?
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
You did.
No.
You said the leisure centre.
Yeah, no, I didn't say the leisure, but I didn't.
You did.
You know, I did say
So
that.
you're arguing again.
No, I'm just.
You're trying to bring me down.
No, I'm not trying to bring you down.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
Of course you are.
I'm not trying to bring
Why
you.
did you come here? First of all, say, oi, what are you doing?
Dude, he's
In my
not
own
chilled
bin,
enough.
In my own
He's
house.
too insecure about his bin.
Yeah. You got nothing to say now, have you? Yeah. You just want to sit there giving it waffle. You don't want to come and fight like a man.
No.
You just want to say, you can't do this. You can't do
Waffle.
that.
No. I'll come out, but like I don't
Oh,
want to
yeah,
fight.
well, come out then. Don't just say, I will come out.
All right, I'm coming out.
All right, you're coming out.
Yeah, I'm.
So what's your problem? You coming over to fight me?
Bro,
I'm
he's like a
not
fucking
fighting.
dwarf. Oh shit.
No, I just want to see what you.
Well, you're
No, I'm not.
You're
I'm not pervert, man.
pervert. You want to see my naked body?
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah. Well, God, I'm not interested.
You wanna see what-
Yeah, you should be sorry. Off you toddle.
No, come on then.
Come on, if you want to fight.
Bro, dude, he's so mad.
I want to see your naked body because I'm a pussy.
All right, man. Then come on then.
What they can do and what they can't do.
Come on then. Get out of there then.
Don't say come on. I've told you to come on.
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, this aesthetic right here, I thought he's gonna be chill as fuck. But he's mad. He is mad. I would be zen the fuck out. Bro is like having a bathtub in a bin and drinking a fucking cocktail. Chilling out in the sun. Dude, I would be zen the fuck out.
So what are you going to do? I'll knock your bloody nose down your throat.
All right, then go on then.
What the fuck?
I'll knock your bloody nose down your throat.
All right, then go on then.
Oh my god, this is so good. Oh lord, that's so funny. That's so funny. His head was so burnt. His head is fucking red. Look at him. Ah. Oh my god, that is perfect. That is so funny. Holy shit.